All right, welcome to another video. First of all, I want you to hear this. It's fall in Ottawa, and this is the sound of fall. Every morning we wake up to the geese flying around from the experimental farm, looking for food, probably coming over to the schoolyard. Listen to that. Just like a bunch of dogs barking. Yeah, that's early morning in Ottawa. Second, before I get to the main part of the video and to complete the third part of the tree stump removal, I just want to let you know that up until now, I've been sending you emails to alert you of a new video that I've been putting out. Up until now, I've been doing that. I'll stop doing that. What I'd like you to do is subscribe to the video, to the YouTube channel, click on the notifications button, and you'll get a notification whenever I post a new video. So you'll no longer get email notices from me, but I'd like you to check back on my channel, and I'll be posting videos regularly. I've got some videos from Japan, some from our cruise earlier in the year that I've proposing to post. So yeah, check by every once in a while and check out and see what's new. All right. So subscribe, click the notification button, like the video, and continue viewing. All right, part 3. This is the next day, Thursday, October 9th, and the stump is now tipped over. We asked our contractor next door with the Koboto. He was moving it today, so as he was moving it out to the front yard, he said, I'll take that tree for you. And it didn't take much. It just fell over like it was sitting on butter, although it's very heavy, so I couldn't tip it over myself, but pretty easy for the machine to, you just used the bucket and grabbed it, tipped it over, and now all I need to do is cut it up, get the dirt off the bottom, and should be good. A lot of work, but satisfying in the end. You can see that there's really no root connection below ground. There's just the two large side roots and a number of smaller side roots, but nothing really straight down on this one. So that's it. Part 3. We're finished. Almost. Still a lot of work to do. All right, it's Friday the 10th, and look at that. The holes all filled in. We had a fella came by this afternoon and wanted to know if we were going to do anything with the stump, and he decided that he wanted that part for his firewood, so he cut it off, the longer part, and following that I was able to remove a lot of the dirt from the roots, and we now have a manageable piece. I'll have to cut it up a little bit more. So there you go. And I've filled the hole back in. We'll have to put the sod back down later. I think that hole is going to sink a little bit, so I'll have to pack it before I put the sod back down. Do that tomorrow. So now to wrap up the final part 3 of the stump removal, This is now taken on October the, this was the 12th, I guess, which is a Sunday. I've finally put the sod back into place over the hole and watered it and packed it down, and it's all ready to start growing again. I was able to then finally remove the stump and rolled it over to the side of the driveway. Um, I purchased a 8-pound axe at Princess Auto and was able to hack up part of the stump, get rid of the top part, some of the roots. Since Sunday, I've also got a few more roots off. There's the axe that I purchased. It's pretty heavy. My shoulders were a little bit sore after that. And so I've reduced the weight down to a smaller amount. It's actually smaller than what you see there. And one of my neighbors, the fellow that I borrowed the axe, the smaller axes from, there's the pile of roots that we've got rid of. So that kind of wraps things up for the stump removal. My neighbor said that he would now probably take it, we'll load it onto his truck. It probably, we can easily lift it onto the truck now. It's down in weight. So we'll do that. And that'll be the end of the birch tree removal. Hopefully the sod grows back nicely. Next year we may be planting a tree in that area. Eleanor is wanting to perhaps put in maybe a big rock or something in that area and plant some flowers around it. We'll see how that goes. But for now, thanks for watching these videos on the birch tree removal. I'll have more videos from our trip to Japan later. And like I said at the beginning of this video, please like and subscribe. I will not be sending out emails to announce new videos, so you'll have to check back on your own, and you'll from time to time I'll be posting new videos, hopefully at least 1 or 2 per week. All right, so thanks for watching again. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so that you get a notification of next emails. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.